今日の昼ご飯は何でしょう？じゃじゃーん。Week 2. Today, Friday. 31st of December. It say here on the menu, Thai beef salad, carrot, cucumber, onion, fresh herbs, and Asian dressing. Yum. Okay. I've been eating really healthy staying in this hotel. Every day is a different salad with a different dressings, so you don't have to worry about having unhealthy or, eating all carbs and then get fat in the hotel. I think I should do more mukbang videos. But anyways, today's videos is just me enjoying my lunch and tell you guys about the route that I took from Vietnam to Ho Ba Ta Si, transit in Sydney. From the beginning to the end with everything in between. So if you got any questions, just put it down in the comment section below and then I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. With your domestic flights, if you go flying with Virgin Airlines or Chester Asia and you transit in Sydney, then to Sydney, and you got out, get your baggage, check in again, right? So the place where you check in again is not in the same area.
Mình lên ibis để transfer qua Virgin Airlines. Còn nếu Qantas Airlines thì tại chỗ luôn, không cần phải lên bus.
So I already post that post about in details about how I get from Vietnam to Ho Ba Ta Si with transit in Sydney, and you can check it out on TAS, which stands for Vietnamese Student Association Tasmania. Yep, so I'll post a link for you guys on my video description just to check that out. So basically my route, I bought my tickets 6 days before the actual flight day, so it's quite urgent because as an international student you have to reach out to as many people as you know in the school, especially the other international students. So in UTAS there are a lot, the Chinese community is quite big and most of the Chinese students already get on shore before me, so they have their flights right after the 15th of December, which is when the borders open.
Your call to organize your departure time.
Yes, thank you, that would be great, because I was wondering what time would I be leaving on the 3rd, and would be around probably morning, right?
So we start here at 8 o'clock, so we can give you a call around that time.
Yes.
Is there a particular time that you had in mind that you want to leave?
Well, as early as possible, really, because I'll go get my bank account and everything afterwards. So yeah. So if 8, 9 would be fine for you guys.
Yeah. So are you heading to the bank straight after leaving here?
Sorry.
Is that what you're saying?
So on the 3rd, I will just head straight out as soon as possible.
Yeah, so yes. The 3rd is a public holiday, so I don't know if the banks would be open.
Oh, you have a point. Oh, I forgot about that.
That's fine. But still, I'll pop down. You would like to leave preferably about 9 a.m. We'll see what we can do.
Thing first, you have to register for your e-travel. When you first and you're new on e-travel, you got to register a new account. While doing that, I and you have to receive an SMS code, also known as OTP. So the Australian government will send an SMS code to verify that it's your actual mobile number that you're gonna bring with you while you travel. Just in case something happened, the public health department will call you. So this number that you used for register are super important. But for my case, I couldn't receive any SMS codes. How many times I hit resend, but I was based in Ho Chi Minh City. I think it's the lagging of the system or something. It's not on the Australian government, and I don't think it's their fault. I think it's the system fault. But my friends in Hanoi does receive his SMS code successfully. So after 2 days, after 2 days of buying the ticket, I borrow his grandma's phone so that when it's his turn to come here, it won't affect him. Because, everybody has their own QR code. The second most important thing is e-travel acceptance. I applied for my e-travel. It was the third day. So it was only having like 3 days before my actual flight day, which is on the 26th, Sunday of that week. And I only have 3 days. So I think, 3 days is just fine. I think 3 days, because ATD already granted me my QR code only within 1 day. So I think the same thing would happen for e-travel, but it turns out it's not. So you should be careful with that. And I recommend you to buy the ticket like when you have a time, like 10 days is perfect. And then right after that, you should try filling in the ATD and e-travel to see if the SMS code actually go through your phone, using your Vietnamese address, phone number, but without a zero, just +84 as the country code, just to check if the SMS code work for where you are based, whether it's in Thai, Philippines, Indonesia, or anywhere. Just try it first. If it doesn't work, then you know what to do later, and you act upon that quickly. Yeah, don't be like me, because I applied too late and there are only 3 days left. It's been a hectic week before my actual flight day. The travel declaration. So that QR code, there's nothing to worry about. The ATD it only takes less than 1 day for you to get the email QR code, and then it say assessed, and you don't need to, it won't matter when your ATD accepted or not, because as soon as it's received, it will give you the QR code. That QR code, you should print it out on a paper and then have one PDF file in your phones. I use cam scanner to save all of my PDF files that necessary on the trip. So recommended at cam scanner. One of my friends also fly on the same day as me, got on the same flight, same airlines, everything, based in Ho Chi Minh City. Also, she doesn't get accepted. I only applied for e-travel 1 day later than her. But somehow, I think because some of the students or Australian got quarantined here in ibis done and then moved out, so that's why I have a room left, and then they took me in. But unfortunately for her, only 1 day before me, she doesn't get accepted and being advised to reapply because there's no room left. So she had to stay in Sydney and then got her own taxi. Have to book a cab, book a Uber taxi to get to the testing locations after 24 hours of getting to Sydney, which is also considered Australia. And when she got there, the line is so long. There are drive-through and walk-ins. So walk-in means you just walk straight through and then ask if I can get a PCR test. And then drive-through, just literally driving through and then registering. But the lines on drive-through and walk-in both so crowded. She got in and then they said, unfortunately, you have to come back sometimes because we cannot take no more people. 一番最初やっぱ私もなんて言うだろう、everything is brand new. It's the first time you got to a new country, and then there are a lot of things need to be done to get settled down as quick as possible because you want to get on track fast and not falling behind compared with your peers at school who are already here on shore. So I think that's the same kind of feeling that every international students get. But just one thing at a time, and don't be so hard on yourself because everybody has a different clock. 最初からね、一番最初からこの環境とか友達関係また作っていかなきゃいけないので、でもこれはみんな同じだと思いますよ。でも自分にとってね、すごいチャレンジになる1週間になるんじゃないかなと思います。来週は。で、次のビデオはオーストラリア大学生の1週間をブログにしようと思います。またね。バイバイ。